Hi, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm doing angel room readings today. So, before we get started, today we're going to talk about the immune system. With everything that's been going on lately, I feel like the immune system is something that we really need to discuss, and how to properly boost your immune system. And so your immune system really is like your body's janitor, right? So it, is cleaning up all the messes that the body makes on its own. Your body cells produce toxins, and then your immune system comes around and cleans it all up and picks it all up. So this is what's happening, and we need to make sure we pay that janitor really well. So we pay our immune system with antioxidants and good quality foods and minerals and all that stuff. So this is something that we need to do on a regular basis. So the best way to funnel all of those nutrients in is through smoothies, taking supplements, and those kind of things. Hi, Denise. How are you? And so this is how we keep our immune system strong and keeping those things moving out all the time. So I'm going to be doing another video on this and give you more details, but I just wanted to touch base on it because I know that our immune system is really important right now with all of the stuff that's going on in the world. So we need to make sure that we are supporting our bodies and making them strong enough to be able to handle the future and everything that we have exposing ourselves to. Okay, so we're going to do the basic like we always do. Okay, so we got 1 to 50. Throw those numbers out there. Anybody who wants to get an angel rune reading. Hi, Jenna. Thanks for being here with us. We're doing angel rune readings today. So I give away 5 free spots at the beginning of every reading. If you want to do a donation, it is in the description. And you can, hi, Jen. And you can, you can guess. I give away 5 free spots. So 1 to 50. I have numbers between 1 to 50. So guess the numbers. Thank you, Sandra. Yes, I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. And I hope you're okay too. So guessing 1 to 50. My brain's a little scattered today, so I'm trying to focus. And if you want to guarantee your reading, the PayPal link is on the description. So get those numbers going. Okay, so if you're guessing, make sure you put like a number or a word next to the numbers, or like an emoji next to the number, just because for some reason Facebook's been blocking numbers, so I don't know what's going on with that. And remember, we have the contest going on. Every time you share this live out, your name goes into a draw for the end of February here for a free one-on-one session with me. And if I do read for you today and you leave me a review, your name goes in for the pure beeswax candle, which has a rune etched inside. Okay, so I'm ready for numbers, but I don't see any yet. So hopefully there's some numbers coming in soon. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to start playing a new game. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's guess colors. Okay. New game. We have to guess the colors that I have written down. It shouldn't be too hard to do. Just because I don't know why, but Facebook's been blocking people who are guessing numbers. So it is what it is. So share this live out. Out. Purple, Jenna Lynn, you are on the list. Perfect. Oh, black is not there. Nope, black is not there. White is not there either. While we're guessing, I'm going to smudge a little bit. Yellow. Yellow is there. Sandra, you got a spot. Yay, Sandra. I haven't read for you in so long, it seems like. It's been forever. I think it's like maybe even close to a year. Yep, so I have 2 spots gone, 3 spots left. Guess the color. Just smudging. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to start reading then. So I'm going to read for Jenna Lynn first. I have 3 more spots left. Yeah, I have 3 more spots left. And so share this live out. Keep sharing this live out. And good morning, Sharda. So today we're guessing colors instead of numbers since we're having a little bit of troubles with the numbers. Right now, I'm going to be reading for Jenna Lynn. And then after that, I will do, blue. Yes, of course I have blue. Ricky Lee Flett. So 2 spots left. And let's get started with the reading. I don't have red. No red today, Denise. No green either. So right now I'm reading for Jenna Lynn. Jenna Lynn, just making sure you're still here watching. Focusing on the runes, Jenna. Asking your question. Yellow. Yellow's gone. Arminder, thank you so much for being here, but yellow's gone. And I am very good, Harminder. Thank you so much for asking. There you are, Jenna. Perfect. Just a shout out to my YouTube channel too. You are more than welcome to guess the color if you're wanting a reading. Yay, Jenna. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Jenna. Pink. Sharda, you are on the list. Sharda. Hi, Ashley. I am doing very good. Thank you so much for asking. Purple's gone and orange is not on the list. I only have 1 color left, and I think it's going to be a tough one. Okay, so Jenna Lynn, we have some stuff here. I feel like you're having a hard time getting down to the nitty gritty of what you really want in your heart. It's like, I feel like you are like tossing up all of these. Ashley Kale, you got it. Okay. There we go. All the free spots are taken. If somebody wants to guarantee the reading, you can do a donation and it puts you ahead of the free list and guarantees your reading. Okay, so Jenna Lynn, there is something here. You're working really hard, but I find like I can feel and I can see in the runes that you're still having a hard time getting down to what is exactly going on in your heart. You really need to find a way to sift through all of this stuff in your heart, because I feel like there's, I want to say, like you've been hurt really bad and you have a bunch of mixed feelings around stuff that you're really working at trying to work through right now. Um, and and because of this, you have very high expectations over yourself, and it causes you to be very hard on yourself. And sometimes you just got to let those things go. There is a need for you to connect to your spirituality. So, finding something that you can do every day to fill your own cup, right? Allow that to find whatever it is that you need on a daily basis to get back to your center and get back to your spiritual practice, right? Cordelia is there to remind you that your internal world is creating your external world. So there's some things that are happening that are there for you to learn and to grow and move into what you're wanting in your life. But remember that everything that's happening in the external world is a match of what's going on in the inside. You have a need to watch your boundaries here. There's something about this. And I feel like you just need to express a little more about what you need to center and get into who you are a little bit more so that you're able to communicate those to the people around you. Right now, we're just not quite sure how things are going to turn out. I feel like there's like a lot of paths that are that you are available to you right now. And so we're just not sure exactly how things are going to turn out, but you have a lot of support. You have a lot of strong archangels that are there to help you. And you're also struggling with a lot of anxiety too. And I feel like it has to do with this work that you're really trying to get into that heart. You're really trying to figure out what's going on. But really just watch your expectations, because I feel like your expectations is really what's blocking you the most right now. And so, make sure that your expectations are where they should be and not built on something that's happened in the past. I hope that makes sense for you, gentlemen. Let me know. I always like to know if that makes sense to you. Okay, so Monica, where are you here? Monica Troutman. I have you as on my donated list. So Monica, we're gonna read for you right now, and then after Monica, we're gonna do Sharda, and then Ricky Lee, Ashley Kale, and then Sandra Alamova. Unless somebody else sends a donation, that puts you ahead of the free list. So thank you, everybody, for sharing this out. Remember, when you share, your name goes into a draw for a free one-on-one session with me. If I've read for you today, please be sure to leave me a review, and your name will go in for this beautiful pure beeswax candle that has an etching to read for Monica Troutman. Here we go, Monica. Oh, thank you so much, Paul. I'll make sure your name goes into the list. Good morning, Samira. Okay, right now we're reading for Monica Troutman. Monica. Hi, Kyla. Thanks so much for being here. If you have a question, I usually give away a free reading at the beginning of the session. All my free spots are taken right now, but you can do a donation. The link is in the description. Donations are to your discretion, so you decide what you want to donate today. And that will put you ahead of the free list. Unless you have a question just about the live and the runes, I'm more than welcome to answer any questions like that. Okay, so we are reading for Monica Troutman. Okay, so Monica. Okay, if you're asking a specific question, Monica, we're not sure how things are going to turn out right now. But the family rune is there. Okay, so that would have been like that. Yes, so you're very focused on how things are going to turn out for you right now. Um, there is something going on in the family. Um, it's not something really serious or anything like that, but there are some bumps in the road, shall we say. Um, and I feel like you're really focused, like you really want to know where things are going right now, and you really want to be able to predict the future, but you just can't right now. For some reason, there's just so much floating in the air for you that there's like one choice can change everything, right? So I feel like right now, just keep taking those steps in the direction that you want, and it will get you there. Um, there's a need for you because I feel like you struggle a lot. You're struggling a lot with your emotions. You're struggling a lot with trying to understand where all of these emotions are coming from and how they're affecting you. Remember, you can focus on those emotions and ask them what the message is in your meditations. This is one of the best ways to really understand what your body is trying to say to you. So again, doing that spirituality work, so connecting to your spirituality every day, filling your own cup, allowing yourself to grow and move forward that way. I feel like you have a lot of forgiveness work that needs to be done because I think that you've shut a lot of people out because of things that have happened here. So opening yourself up to that and allowing that forgiveness work to come forth for you will really help. And you have some really strong archangels that are working at trying to give you inspirations to bring this about for you. You have to remember that your internal world creates your external world, right? So you have to be careful about um, how you're thinking and feeling because all of it together works together. And if you're really wanting to focus in on that, you can ask Ascended Master Cordelia to come and help you and give you some inspirations and some assistance in that area too. Over here, you have this man. He's in the physical world. He is somebody that you talk to. He's very supportive of you. He is there for you. You can trust him. His intentions are for your best well being. So, you know, he's there to help you in the physical world. If you need something, he's somebody that you're able to call upon. And so, if you were asking or thinking that maybe he wasn't good for you, he definitely is. Okay. I hope that makes sense for you, Monica. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. So, again, if anybody else decides to send a donation, please be sure to let me know that you have sent a donation so I can make sure that you get onto the list. Thank you, Monica, so very much for allowing me to um, read for you. It's such a pleasure to be able to read for all of you. It is something that I feel I'm very blessed to be able to share these runes with you. And I know I have a lot of new people watching today, but these are runes that I developed 12 years ago. Instead of watching my hands, you can watch me. I developed 12 years ago. They were inspired by an angel book that I was reading at the time. They had a set in there, and I would play with it, and I needed more. No, you did not miss yours, Sandra. I needed more detail to my readings. And so I went online and I studied a bunch of different angels and symbols, and I developed my own set of runes. And so I started reading for myself and then kind of left them on the shelf forever. And then just a year ago, I started reading them again and then started sharing them with all of you. So I'm very thankful and it is a great honor of mine to be able to help in any way that I can. Okay, so next I have Sharda. Sharda. After Sharda, I have Rickily Flet. So Sharda, I'm just looking to make sure that you're paying attention. You need to be here to get your rune reading. Oh, Paul, thank you so much. Putting you on to my list. Yep. Paul Martin, thank you so much. I'm going to read for Sandra right now, and then I'll be reading for Paul right after that. Oh, thank you so much, Sharon. Yes, I do teach you how to make these and how to read them. You can buy these, and they come with a set of cards as well. If I could find some, I can show you. They come with a set of cards like this, so you can learn how to read them very quickly. All right, here we go. So reading for Sharda right now. So Sharda, you're focusing on the runes. Thank you so much, Sharon. I truly appreciate that. Sharon's been doing fantastic at learning how to read the runes on her own. She's coming along quite nicely. All right. Sharda. What do we have for you today? Okay. All right. So, sorry, I had to take a drink there. Okay, so Sharda, there's something here about, I feel like you don't see the amount of support that you have around you. I feel like you often think that you're on your own and that you have to take on big tasks by yourself. There are some people around you that you don't realize are there to help you and to give you guidance and to assist you in the tasks that you have to do. Try to keep your mind open and ask yourself, in which ways do you need to do some of the forgiveness work so that you can see these people more readily for yourself. You have this relationship that's very good for you, but you're not aware of the amount of support you have through this relationship. You also have some archangels that are trying to give you lots of inspirations. And sometimes those messages are getting through, but sometimes they're not. And then there's something here about, realizing that your internal world creates your external world, right? But you're having anxiety or like some hard feelings on the inside, and it's giving you, like, it's like you're having a hard time following through with some work that needs to be taken care of right now. Now, I really do feel like your internal world is really getting in the way of you following through and like getting things done. So again, trying to focus in your meditations on those emotions, pull them up, ask what their messages are for you, what it is that is trying to tell you so that you can know firsthand exactly what those emotions are trying to say. And then when you get the messages, or sometimes they come through visions, asking how can you transform them so that you've noticed them, they're there to give you help messages, but what can you do, what steps can you do to transform them for your better, like to help you and become stronger. And I really feel like the full moon is a time that you focus on. Like, it's like you wait for the full moon sometimes to get things done. And I feel like this full moon that's coming up for you is going to be a very spiritually based one. So, use that power to be able to get in a little bit deeper to understand what you can do for yourself a little more. Okay, I hope that helps, Sharda. I hope that helps. Right now, I'm going to read for Paul Martin. So, Paul Martin, just make sure to send me a quick message so I know that you're paying attention. La, 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 la. So, Sharda, let me know if that makes sense. Good. I'm glad that you do notice them, that they're there to help you and help you to grow. Hi, Hedal. How are you? There you go. All right. Let's get going. Here we go. Okay, so now reading for Paul Martin. So Paul, as I mix up the runes, I want you to focus on the runes. Hi, Ruth. Thank you so much for being here. I have all my free spots full today, but if you wanted to do a donation, donations are in the description. And donations are to your discretion. Oh, thank you so much, Susan. And that puts you ahead of the free list as well. All right, Paul, let's see what we got for you. Oh, I know you have some questions. You got some questions, Paul. Lots of but everything is going to work out so good, although you don't see that right now. Oh, thank you so much, Sharda. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes, everything is going to work out so good for you, Paul, but right now you may not see that. Right now, I think what you're focused on is you have so many different avenues, and we just don't know how things are going to turn out right now. But just know that everything is going to turn out good. Everything is going to be great. Okay, so right now we're just finishing a new moon phase. So it's going to be another probably 25 to 26 days before we hit the next new moon. But the next new moon is going to carry with it some new messages. You're going to be clearing karma. You're going to realize some stuff that needs to be moved out. Try not to control situations too much. Okay, sometimes we want to try and make things turn out the way that we want them to, but sometimes the way we want them to isn't what's best for us, right? We have to go with the flow because what life deals us is what we truly need. You may not always get what you want, but you always get what you need. Watch your boundaries here. I feel like what this is really talking about is I feel like you're a very big mind person. You use your mind in a lot of ways. And I feel sometimes that you may overstretch yourself. And like what I mean by that is like you're overthinking things sometimes. And it's this type of overthinking that is leaving things to the point of unknown. It's like you're opening so many different avenues of possibilities and you kind of feed a little bit of it, but you're not choosing a path, if that makes any sense. And so once you start guarding your boundaries, so really finding what lights you up inside, and then closing yourself off to the avenues that don't light you up anymore, and just do it. Just go down the path with confidence. You're really going to find yourself in a much stronger position and to be able to carry yourself the way that you really want to, down the path that you truly want, right? So always ask yourself, is this what makes my energy go brighter, bring me up inside? Or does it do nothing? Or does it bring you down? Right? So these are things that you can pay attention to and how your thoughts are actually making you feel. You also have here there's a need for some forgiveness work. You have some strong archangels that are really working hard at trying to help you to get in there and do that work. Um, it's something that's really affected your heart. Okay. And it's something that over time has caused you to try to control situations more than you probably would if these things didn't happen to you. Um, yeah. And so you're having these situations come about where they're trying to put it in your face, the type of forgiveness and the type of work that you need to do for you, but you're not um like you it's almost like you keep seeing it like, "Oh, why does it keep happening to me over and over again?" But it's there to help you, it's there to teach you, it's there to bring you guidance and show you who you really are on the inside so that you can transform into something stronger for you, if that makes any sense. So that's what I have for you, Paul. I hope that makes sense. Let me know. Let me know. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing, Angelica. Tanya, thank you so much for dropping in. I'm sorry I didn't get to answer you quickly. There's a link in the description where you can do a donation. Right now, I'm doing a free list. Right now, I am reading for some people that I have on my list, and donations puts you ahead of the free list. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, so next we have, perfect. Okay, so Sharda. Okay, so next we have Ricky Lee Fleet. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. It's truly a real big honor to have you on my live and confident enough to share my live and my information. And I really do share a lot of myself. So I'm so proud and happy to have you all here. Cynthia, thank you so much. I do give away free readings at the beginning. All my free spots are full today, but if you wanted to do a donation, the link is in the description. It will put you ahead of the free list. Please be sure to like and follow the page because when I do go live again, you will be able to guess for a spot. Right now, I don't have any spots to give away. So, Angelica, sorry, all my free spots are full right now, but I'm waiting to hear from Ricky Lee. Ricky Lee. After Ricky Lee, I have Ashley Kale and Sandra Alamova. So Sandra, you were one of the first to guess, but you ended up one of the last on the list. So I hope you're still here. Okay. Angelica. Aw. But thank you so much for being here. Okay, so thank you so much, Cynthia. But please be sure to like and follow the page so that you can hopefully get on my list the next time. Aha, there you are, Ricky Lee. Perfect. Let's get going. Let's get going. Okay, here we go. Perfect, Ashley. You're going to be after this one. So, Ricky Lee, focusing on the runes, asking your question. Thank you so much, Angelica. All right, let's see what we have for you, Ricky Lee. Okay, so there is a message for you for the next full moon. There's going to be you're like the next full moon is going to bring a lot of energy for you. Um, you're going to have a lot of support from the archangels around the next full moon too. But be careful here because I think that it's almost like you have a pattern, an emotional pattern here. And it is to, I think that you fall into like a lot of anxiety and stuff when energy gets high and you're scared. You like to try to hold on and try to control the situation as much as possible, but try to let go of the reins and allow yourself to just go with the flow. um, Connect to your spirituality on a daily basis, so something you can do every day to help you to fill your own cup, right? Something that you can something that you can connect with on a daily basis that allows you to feel full and full of love and ready to meet the world with that and share what you have on the inside. There's a man here. He's somebody that's very supportive of you. He's somebody that you can really rely on when you need to. Um, okay, so we have some habits here, and I feel like that's connected to those emotional habits. Um, like I said, you're on this emotional wheel, right? You're kind of going over the um, same feelings all of the time, right? And I feel like once you start to realize that this is a cycle, it's hanging on the wall where the calendar is. Once you become aware of the cycle, you're going to be able to break it so much easier. Um, and watch your thoughts. Sometimes you're not thinking that positively about situations and things that are going on in your life. And our thoughts is our magic wand, right? So this is what we create our life with, is the way that we think. You are passing through some karma. I feel like this is something to do, like it's almost like, okay, it has to do with the family. So there's stuff going on in the family um, that directly affects you, but it's karmic in nature. It's going to move through. It just keep on the path. You just got to keep focused and making the choices that you need to make, and they'll just keep moving through this karmic thing that you're going through with your family. If that makes any sense, let me know, Ricka Lee. Let me know. The TV is loud. So there's no school today because we have a big snowstorm coming, and it hasn't started yet, but it's supposed to start soon. So hi, Philly. Thank you so much for being here. Please be sure to like and follow the page. Thank you so much, Raina. Please be sure to like and follow the page. I always give away free spots at the beginning of every reading, at the beginning of every session, I should say. And so sometimes you can get on the free list. So yeah. Okay. So Ricka Lee, thank you so much. Let me know if that made any sense for you. Ashley Kale, Philly, there is a donation in the description. It's a donation link. You can do a donation today, and that will get you onto the list, and you'll get ahead of the free list. Or you can like and follow the page, and you can hopefully hop onto another live and hopefully get a free spot. Right now, all of the free spots are full. I am in Moncton, New Brunswick. That's where I am. Okay, Ashley Callis. Let's go. Here we go. Ashley Callis. So focusing on the runes, Ashley, asking your questions while I mix them up here. Yes. Ashley, all you have to, or Ricky Lee, all you have to do is communicate with them. And because it's almost like it happens at a certain time. So you're just needing to communicate with them. Try to understand what they're trying to tell you. Hi, Marianne. I will. I will, Sandra. You're right after this reading here, so. Oh, thank you so much, Marianne. Be sure to like and follow the page. If you want to get a reading today, I'm only doing readings from now by donation. So you can get, the link is in the description. I always give away free spots at the beginning of all of my lives. So if you want to like and follow the page, hopefully you can get a free spot the next time around. Okay, here we go. We are reading for Ashley Kale right now. Focusing on the runes, Ashley, as I mix them up here. Awesome. Thank you so much, Marianne. And if you wanted to send a donation, please let me know you've sent a donation so that I can put you on the list, okay? All right. So, Ashley, we have some decisions that are really weighing heavy on your heart. You have some strong guardian angels that have been trying to give you as much inspiration as possible around the decisions you have to make. There's also here a need for you to do your positive affirmations and meditations. They will help you to get to the crux of the decisions that you have to make. But mostly, what you really need to do is just let your heart speak. I feel like maybe you're trying too hard to intellectualize what's going on in your life, and the heart has so much that it has to say, but you're kind of trying to put a lid on it. Um, there's a relationship too. It needs your communication. It needs you to engage and also hold a space to hear what the other person is saying. But not everything is on the table in this relationship. And the more that you can get into your heart and know exactly what you like, where you stand, what you need, where you are, the more you're going to be able to communicate this to your partner. You have some ancestors too that are really working at trying to help you with it. If you decide to take it on, you have the means and the resources to be able to change this for the future generations of your family line. You also have, I feel like this is something to do with the sacral chakra. You're creating situations in your life over and over again. Um, and it's really affecting your work and your root chakra. So it's like things are happening that make you feel insecure. Um, get into that sacral chakra. I feel like there is a trauma somewhere that, like, based in, I want to say childhood. That's the first thing that comes to my head. Um, and I feel like you've done a lot of work around it, but there's that one little piece in that sacral chakra that's still sitting there needing healing. And this is very important work for you right now. And this is going to affect your root chakra, or it affects your root chakra. Like, I feel like it's all connected here. And what's happening is the things happen, it affects you and your ability to focus and do the work you need to do. And then you get these insecure feelings, not feeling safe in the world. You're not creating the life that you want for yourself. And it's all connected here. So we really need to get in there and try and heal that trauma as much as possible. Okay. I hope that makes sense for you, Ashley. I hope that makes sense for you. Donations are to your discretion. So however much you feel like you want to donate, that's what you do. Oh, thank you so much, Ricky Lee. Thank you so much. Aw, that's awesome. So exciting. Yes, and so now your name is gonna go into the draw for the candle. Yay! All right, so Ashley, let me know if that resonated with you. Hi, Michaela. Thank you so much for being here. All my free spots are taken for today. If you'd like to get a reading, you can do a donation. The donation is in the description. Um, the donation link is in the description. Um, and if you like and follow my page, I'm so sorry about that, Ashley. You'll have to go back and watch it again. Let me just see here. Go watch. I would say it was at like around 40 minutes into the video, and that's probably where you'll find your reading. But so sad. I don't understand why that would have froze on you. Okay. So Ashley Kale. So next, last, and if somebody does do a donation before I'm done, please let me know so I can read for you as well. Whoa. And so I'm on to Sandra Alimova. Sandra Alimova. You're up, Sandra. Just shoot me a message. Let me know when you're paying attention. There you are. Okay, here we go. Sandra, focusing on the runes as I mix them up here. Okay, so Marianne Dotel, you are on my list. I'll be reading for you right after Sandra here. Thank you so much. Anybody else wanting a reading? I'm only reading by donations now, so if you want a reading and you've donated, please let me know you have. Right now, we are reading for Sandra Alimova. All right, here we go, Sandra. Okay. All right, so right at the center here, we have some strong archangels that are trying to give you guidance on a couple of things in your life. They're really trying to help you find some artistic ways of expressing what's in your heart. And you're really going to come to this around the next new moon. It's really going to be like you're really going to see what you're going to be doing with this energy, because I feel like there's like a lot of stuff that is really just waiting to come out. Like you have all this creative energy and it's just looking for an outlet, and you have these strong archangels that are really trying to help you. But it's just not getting out somehow or for some reason. And I feel like around the next new moon, you're really going to have a better idea of how to get it out and what you need to do for you. They're also trying to help you with this relationship that you have in your life. It's a good relationship. All the communication is on the table. Everything is good. You also have your guardian angel working with you, trying to show you that I feel like there's somebody. It's almost like somebody is whispering in your ear, trying to get you to think that things are not good, or maybe they're just not that positive, or they're not that supportive of you. Um, so just be careful of this person, okay? Your guardian angel's been working really hard at trying to make you aware of this person's true intentions, and they're not good for you. You need to connect to your spirituality on a daily basis, doing something every day to connect, and fill your own cup so that you're coming to the table with a full cup. And sometimes you're not getting all of your messages clearly. Um, so just try to have the intention that you want to be connecting and you want to be getting those messages, and also that you want to find a way to express what's in your heart. You want to, you know, get through to what is really going on in there. Like, I feel like there's just some creative energy that's bursting to, like, just it's so ready to come bursting out of you, but there's something that holds you back from it. So that's what I have for you, Sandra. I hope that makes sense. Marianne Dotel. I'm interested. I really like this guy named Jimmy. Does he like me back? And will we end up together? Okay, well, let's just see what the stones have to say about it. Marianne, let's see what the stones have to say about it. Okay, yeah, well, no, we can ask that, Marianne. Sandra, I definitely would be trying to take steps and trust that you need to take one step after another and get that done. Sorry. Okay, so next I'm reading for Marianne Dotel. She wants to know she has this crush on a guy named Jimmy, and will they end up together? That's what she wants to know. All right, let's see, Marianne. Let's see what the runes have to say about this. This man named Jimmy. Jimmy and Marianne gonna end up together. Let's see here. Jimmy and Marianne, Jimmy and Marianne. What's gonna happen? All right. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. Have you had a very rough relationship in the past, or maybe there's like a broken marriage or something, Marianne? Or something that's happened, somebody in your family hurt you, but you need to do some work for you. This man, he's there, he's good for you, he's good. There's it doesn't say yay or nay right now. It just says that he's there. He has a good intention for you. He's there with your better well-being, but you have work to do for yourself first. Okay. So you need to do the forgiveness work for you first. Once you work through what that is, then I mean, he is in a good position for you. It looks like he's into you. It looks like he's in for your better well-being. But you need to do the work for you first, okay? And you're not letting in those inspirations from your guardian angel, right? They're there, they're trying to help you, they're trying to give you the thoughts that you need. And when you get those inspired thoughts, you need to follow through. But you need to do the work because you're having some anxiety. I feel like you're not 100% aware of how this anxiety is really affecting you. And you need to connect to your spirituality on a daily basis. So find something you can do every day to fill your own cup and help you to understand who you are and what's going on, right? Because there's like this emotion is kind of, got a cap on things, but it's the forgiveness work that you really need to do. It's the forgiveness work that's really blocking you the most right now. So once you do that forgiveness work, and I mean, your spirit knows it, your guardian angel has been trying to help you with it. So you need to get in there and do that work, if that makes any sense to you. A lot of times when we're looking for relationships or when we're trying to make things happen, it's us. It's us and our work for ourselves, our internal work that's truly blocking us. It's not the other person. Yeah. So the forgiveness work that you have might be a little bit deeper than you expect. It might not just be this person that broke an engagement off for you. It might be something that's a little more deeper rooted than that. So I would keep your mind open to the fact that maybe it goes back further than just that. It might be something rooted into childhood, and it possibly like a past life root. It's hard to know. Okay, so he's not really trying to engage, but he's not out for your worst. Like but people feel energy, right? So if he's feeling like you're not there and ready for his um better good because of some energy stuff, then you might have to, it's all about your inner work. It really is because, you want the men that you are attracted to or that you want to feel that they are safe there. And so you just have to be careful, right? Sometimes when we've been hurt really bad, the people that we allow to get closest to us are the ones that pay the price. And, some people are just more aware than that and they are not interested in that. So sometimes we have to do that work so that, when we do get into those relationships, we're much more peaceful and at ease with ourselves. Therefore, we're more peaceful and at ease in the relationship. But oh, perfect. Well, see, this is it. He wants to make sure that he's focusing on himself. And that's great. That's great. Okay. Okay. Very good. So he's highly sensitive to the energy too, more than likely. So he has deep senses about what's going on. So if you're interested in doing, I do hypnosis and forgiveness work, emotional release. If you're interested in doing some one-on-one work, I can definitely help you with some of that stuff. What number is his on? Because you're very fast changing. So Pisces are like they can be fast changing, but once they get into a routine, they can definitely stay there. Um, But number fives are usually very fast. They're very fast. They change very quickly. And so, yeah, that might be what's his number? What day does his land on? Anyway. Okay, so he's an 8 and he's very detail oriented. Very detail oriented. So he sees you through and through. Yeah. Yeah. And he's very thorough. He takes his time. Whereas you're very fast, he takes his time. Yeah, and your life changes very fast, but his won't change as fast, and it's much more like he's much more professional about things, and he's much more, like, rooted in making sure he gets every single detail met perfectly, so he's going to take a lot of time to get to know you first. Yeah, he's gonna take a lot of time to get to know you first, and he's gonna wanna make sure that he is definitely safe with you. That is a big one that he's gonna make sure of. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for a lovely day reading for you again. And I truly appreciate all of you you've allowed me to read for. Please, if you leave me please leave me a review if I've read for you today. Your name goes in for the candle, which I will be drawing on Saturday or Sunday, I believe. And also, anybody who shared, I will be putting your name in for the draw, and we'll do that at the same time. And yeah, so thank you so much. And I really hope all of you have a beautiful, lovely, wonderful day. Have a great day. Love and light to all of you. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everybody who stopped in to say hello. You can get onto my Facebook page. It's the Virtual Health Food Supplements, Virtual Health Foods and Supplements. But I'm going to be doing these lives on here every time I do them on Facebook as well. That way there, you can get onto the list and we can start to gain a following on here as well. So thank you again so much for watching and have a great day.